Extra, extra. Read all about it. Thank you for tolerating that. I appreciate it. My name is Michelle, and you have discovered my channel, Born Without Boundaries, where I read tarot and oracle cards. I am studying astrology every chance that I get, but it is a long process. So hopefully by next year I can go into more depth in terms of the cosmos. But for right now, I glean insight from the energy that the tarot cards can help interpret for me. This is my daily reading. I do a daily reading Monday through Friday. Please do click subscribe and ring that bell so that you know when all my content is uploaded, but especially when I go live. I will be going live today. I know, I said it yesterday, but I absolutely will be going live today. My schedule has been kind of complicated and crazy this week. I like to go live between 4 and 5 times a week, but I have not gotten to go live even once this week yet. So, yes, I'm going to go live tonight. So look for that, guys. Also, the only way that you'll know when I go live is when you ring that bell. That's it. That's the only notification system that lets you know when I go live. So, yes, please do. For those of you who want to follow me on Instagram, I am on Instagram at born_without_boundaries. That's on Instagram. I know a lot of you have been liking and like sharing over on Instagram, and maybe I can start going live on Instagram too. That would be cool. Anyway, energies for today. I said goodbye to my son. He's off on his 18-hour journey south of the border to Florida. He's going back to college today. I do not know where the summer went. I cannot fathom. I look back. I was talking to his girlfriend this morning as they left, and I was like, how did May, June, July, and half of August, like where, what, how did it happen? I remember I started this channel late May. Late May, I started uploading my first tarot card readings before I got, or maybe it was mid-May. So May, June, July, August. It's like 3 months now that I've had the channel going. And it really started to take off only about a month ago. And thank you so much for helping me build what we've built so far. I'm almost at 15,000 subscribers. I want 150. I'm not even kidding. Like, that's my goal. Please do, if you want to support the channel, share the videos. Share it, share it, share it. Like, subscribe, and share the videos to get me out there. Essentially, like, you'll be my messengers to the world. So, no, it's really been great. My goal is to be able to do this full time and not have to worry about any other full-time job, which I do still worry about now. So, holy crap, how things can change. How things can change if you let them. Isn't that interesting? I think it is. So here's a deck that I use. This is the Talisman and Cauldron deck. It is created by Laura Leonard. She owns Talisman and Cauldron, a spiritual store in Derby, Connecticut, and her partner China created this deck. It's a couple of years worth of labor and toil, but they finally got it out in, I think, May of this year. It was long awaited. I love you, baby girl. Yeah, I love you, monkey. Okay, I have pictures of my dog, who actually passed away 3 years ago, and my son, who when he was 3 years old, sitting on my table. So they always keep me with me. I always keep them with me because they surround me with love. That's why they just remind me of love, unconditional and complete. And that's what you want to surround yourself with every single day of your life. It's a gray day here. It's kind of sad. It's a little bit, I honestly can't believe that my son's not going to be home tonight. I just pray for protection on the road because, you know, it's an 18-hour drive. So angels are surrounding him, protecting him with their love and light. I know that they're around him always, looking out for him. And yeah, it's a weird day. Let's put it this way. It is a day of decisions. Ain't 444. That just, I love you. So it is a day of decisions in that This is any kind of time that you run into ambiguity in your life, a gray day, a day that not sad, but that is not defined, that is not described, that is undecided. It's a day of decisions. What will you do with your day? What will you do with your energy? What will you do with your time? Where will you put your focus and where will you put your energy? And I guarantee you that is what will manifest. It is absolutely true. It is 100% true. There is no doubt. You want to know why I know? They proved it mathematically. Yes. You know when they proved it mathematically? The social media algorithms. The algorithms that search engines like Google use. Mathematical equations that enable you to search and find things more quickly and more easily based on what you searched for before. Mathematically, that proves that what you put your attention into is what you manifest around yourself. You can argue with me. I'm not a mathematician, but I just think that, hey, if we can live in our little social media bubbles, and that these echo chambers, that everything that we want, like how is that coming to us? How is that what's coming up into our feed? Because that's what we've searched, and that's what we've paid attention to, and that's what we've engaged in. Those algorithms pick that up based on certain search words, keywords, trends, etc., and they spit it back out at us. If there is proof to me, that is mathematical proof, that what you put your focus and your energy and your attention on is what you end up living in. So remember the power of that. Remember that it is not just some woo-woo spiritual lady that reads tarot cards. It's not a theory. The algorithms prove that it actually can be done. If you can replicate it in math, then it exists. Plain and simple. That's what I think. So there you go. There you go. That's my little craziness. Let's get to these. I'm sorry. I was enthusiastic. So let's get to these cards. Let's get to these cards. Let's see. This is a daily reading for Friday, August 23rd. Welcome Virgo season. I think we've been in it a couple of days. Oh, you want to come out, honey? All right. Get your butt out here. Ooh. Final fucking straw. Straw that broke the camel's back. You are done. Peace out. Not taking any more. It is over. You are out. That's what that means. I love the power behind that. I love it. That's a final. That's final. It's final. It's over. It's done. It's done. And there's energy behind the it's done. It's done. Over. It's not just upright. You know, the ten of wands upright is a completion of a cycle, burdens being laid down. Oh yeah. Oh shit. This is the Sun card coming out upside down in reverse. Well, first of all, Leo season, we say goodbye to it. We let it go. We wish it well. We say thank you for the lessons that we've learned. But this is also, you don't want the Sun card to come out in reverse. You just don't. This is disappointment. This is something that was supposed to be extremely happy, turned out to be not happy at all. This is really, really done with a cycle, with something. I mean, I hear you. I love you. I hear you. Final completion, complete. This is some sort of backstabbery. This is this is betrayal. This is wow. This is 100% completely and totally over. I hear you. You better leave comments below. Let me know what is going on. What is going on? The Magician. Let's see. The Lovers. Let's see. The Empress and the Fool. Okay. All right. Let me say this. Wow. Okay. Okay. I, 100% There's a relationship that's just over with and done. And I'll tell you why it's over with and done. Because it wasn't the relationship you were supposed to be with. Stop. Understand something. It's over and done for a reason. And I feel like because there's 2 10s out here, there was a lot of circles, there was a lot of cycles, there was a lot of trying to make this work. It was supposed to work. It looked so good on paper. Guess what? This wasn't it. This wasn't what it was meant to be. This is, for me, the magician here is, it could be a man, it could be, like, we have the magician and you have the empress. Trying to make a love combination. I need, let's stop. Let me stop talking. Let me stop. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more cards to pull. Ooh, this story, it might get juicy. It might get intense. But I honestly feel like you're searching and you're looking for your soulmate. And whatever situation you were in wasn't it. And the more you insist on trying to make something that isn't supposed to be, the more pain and stress and hurt and destruction you set upon yourself. 10 of Cups. Why? When you start off new. 10 of Cups when you start off new. When you start with somebody new. Tearing out the competition. Done. Done. This could also be a romantic cycle that took a long time to get together. That had a lot of obstacles. Or forget romance. A situation that had a lot of obstacles, but you kept working on it. You kept believing in it. You kept believing in it, and it just started new, and now it's almost like now you're ready for marriage. There's nobody else. We don't want to be with anybody else. We want to be together. There's no more competition. Victory, happiness, success. Yep. Defeat where there once was, success, where the victory, where there once was defeat, there is now success. Well, yeah, oh damn. This is like, yes, I feel like someone's getting married. I feel like someone's getting a job. I feel like there was a lot of hardship and a lot of no's, and the happiness that we expected to happen just would not happen. But here, I feel like in Virgo season, it's going to take off. The Empress reminds me of summertime, but she also reminds me of the harvest. And she reminds me of that because she's extremely bountiful. She sits in 3D bounty. She's not just, somebody. She's everybody. Like, she's all. She's mighty. She's the coming together of the cosmos and the 3D world. She is abundance personified. And I feel like this renewal, this determination, this decision to keep creating, keep searching, keep believing was what it took to drive yourself towards success. There is absolute success here. There is victory where there once was defeat. I've been sharing that message for a while now, but I don't think people believe me because it doesn't happen that day. It's like I don't get like 15,000 comments saying, Michelle, it happened right after I finished the video with you. I get 1 or 2 comments like that. I love you, thank God. Right? I love that somebody out there is experiencing that kind of happiness and rapid turnaround. But I don't think that's how it works in general is what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is I think in general it takes a lot more time. It does. It takes like, just because the energy is up there and it's there, it's enacting, it's turned on today. It takes the sort of the current a little time to reach each of us, depending on where we are, especially in our life's journeys. But what I see here is a situation that somebody, in giving up and letting go an old situation, but not giving up a goal of being loved. You finally let go of a situation that wasn't, time and time again, you tried to make it work and it would not work. This could have been an off and on situation for a lot of you. This could have been a situation, it could have even been a marriage, whatever it was, could have been a job, could have been anything that you kept trying to make work over and over, but it never left, like this is the fucking scenario. This is it. I'm sorry, Google Ads. I just said the F word. I apologize. Forgive me. You had a really good day. Like you had a really good day, right? Maybe this is work, maybe this is a relationship, but you had this great day where you finally thought everything for once is finally happening. Like they finally acknowledge me, they finally appreciate me, they finally recognize me. We had a great dinner, we had a great meeting. It was awesome. And you expect to come into work tomorrow to like, you've been promoted, or you expect to wake up the next morning to, I love you, here's your ring. And it's back to the same old crap of you wake up and they're not there. You go back into work and there's a pile of administrative papers on your desk. Here, can you get this done like you're a secretary instead of a manager? And you're like, wait, what? It almost hurt more because you thought something beautiful was going to happen. And it didn't. It's just back to the same old shit. It turned out to be a very good day in a vacuum, in isolation, and that's it. But you know what those very good days are, guys? Those very good days are for us to identify what we really want, how we want to feel every single day, so that it scorches our heart and imprints there and makes us realize we don't have it. We don't have it where we are. How many ways? It's what I would call a gentle tower. You know, you don't want somebody to die. You don't want your house to get struck by electricity. You don't want a real fucking tower. Then listen to these moments when spirit is just trying to bang on your thick ass skull. And they do this by setting up these really good days to show you this is how you want to feel. This is how you want to live. Did you wake up there today? No, you didn't. Because you're not really there. You have to keep going. And that's why we get done. I thought I was supposed to be happy here. I thought I was supposed to be like soaring. I thought this was supposed to work. And it's just disappointment over and over again. It's something that looks real bright and beautiful, and it never ends up the way you hope it to be. Let it go. Die. Let it go. You should have done this on the full moon. It should have been done on the full moon. Something tells me it's probably going to be the next full moon. But that's why the full moon is there. You know, because Laura and China are brilliant, and they say full moon is when you release things. Full moon is when you let it go. Right? When it's done, when it's over, when you admit, that guy has 10 swords in his back. I think he's dead. You know what I'm like? How many swords does it take? How many swords does it take in your back? How many times before you realize that those very good days are in isolation? They're in a vacuum. They're being sent to you not by the people you're with, not by the office you work in, not by the partnership, your spouse you have, but by spirit to remind you that there are good things out there. You do deserve happiness. It is real. It is possible. By the way, it ain't what you got right now. You have to move. I'm a creature of light, all right? Angels, energy. I'm a creature of light. I can't move your ass. I can communicate to you and inspire you, but I can't make you choose. You have got to do that yourself. You've got to do it. You wield me. You wield the light. It's not vice versa, man. You have got to create what you want. You have got to manifest it in the 3D. I do believe that real love is out there. I do believe that real abundance is out there. But you got got to start over. You got to move on to something new. It is not in this old situation. It's not. It's not. Fool takes off. Now you find happiness. Now you find competition. Peace out, bitches. In back. In back. No more competition. Victory and success. Victory and success. This card, one of the best cards in the deck when it comes out in reverse. Because this is victory where there was defeat. Now, I heard what you said. Does that mean I'm just going to get a second chance in my relationship? Like, we kept trying, and we finally made it? Maybe. That could be your journey, absolutely. Do I think that's true? No, I think it's victory where there once was defeat, as in you stopped trying with the wrong person and you gave yourself the chance for something new to come in. You stopped trying with the wrong vocation. You keep getting hurt over and over again, like me. I keep getting laid off by the corporate world. Why do I keep going back to it? I took a chance on something new, on a totally different direction. That's the victory where there once was defeat. It's not with the same person or the same company. It's with career in general, love in general. If you keep trying the same thing over and over and over again, you have got to try something new. And it's got to be something that you create from the ground up. It can't be something that's forced upon you or you got pressured. It can't be. I'm telling you, so I can tell you right now, the person that the true love exists and it is real and it is out there. The reason why people don't find it is because they settle for what's in front of them instead of what is made for them. All right. I mean, this is the big mother lode of success. This is absolute victory. This is conquer. This isn't just victory as in, it's blessed to you. No, this is conquering. This is you conquered it, you defeated it, you won. This is you won. This is you fought for it and spirit jumped on your team. And now they're giving you the mother lode. But the only way you do that is by cutting ties which just didn't work. It didn't work. Like, you have to admit it to yourself. Listen, I don't care how much you wanted it to work. I don't give a damn. It's really not where my mind is at. It's not about how much you wanted it to work. Was it working or was it not? If it wasn't, it wasn't. You must let it go. And I feel in this reading today, this energy says, yeah, you let it go. You moved on. You moved on. You moved up. You moved out. You moved. You moved. And in moving, abundance started to flow. You let it go. You let it go. I would like to see with this Sun card in reverse. I just like to know a little bit more about it. Like, I'm gonna pull some clarifiers is what I'm gonna do. Sun card in reverse. We had another reversal card. Sun card in reverse. I said, please clarify the Sun card in reverse. I got the Star card in reverse. That's delusions. Delusions. That's not dreams come true or wishes come true. That's delusions. Error of judgment with grave results on top of the Sun card. This could literally be about experiencing a tower moment and having to pick your life up and move on. And in the new life that you created for yourself, there is real love. There is real abundance. There is happiness. There is playfulness. There is joy. Every time, loss of money, loss of enterprise, loss of success. I keep looking at the Sun card. I keep wanting more information, and it just keeps getting worse and worse. It's like the Star card in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This was essentially a Tower moment. This was a realization. This was a horrible, terrible moment. And I don't think it happened too long ago, but I think it's been building for a very long time. I do. I do. So who are the lovers? The High Priestess. Now the High Priestess is really interesting on top of the lovers, because that implies that there was a coming together of extremes. That implies there was a reconciliation or a commiseration between things that didn't seem like they even fit together. So, if this is what you're picking up today, a romantic read, this is you finding happiness with somebody that is not your type and you did not expect. This is you finding happiness and completeness in a place that you thought was probably impossible. You know, nobody said they were going to make it easy when they designed your soulmate. Nobody said that they weren't going to hide that soul in a package that you wouldn't recognize right away. But I told you, you're not going to recognize this person by the way that they look. You're going to recognize them by the way they make you feel. What is this Fool card? Let me tell you a little bit more about the Fool card. What is this new beginning? What is this new beginning? What the new start? Give us some direction. Okay, 2 cards out. Maybe it is a new chance with a past relationship, with something that had disappointed you in the past. So this is either somebody coming back from the past or an opportunity coming back from the past that you had been very disappointed in. This is something that had meant a lot to you when you were younger or for many years in your life, and you thought was over. Had really disappointed you. But it actually gets revitalized. It gets renewed. I honestly don't see this. I don't know. I would have to do personal readings to know if it was like, let's put it this way. I don't think this is a relationship that you're in right now. If it's a good relationship, good on you. If it's a struggling relationship, if it's one of those where you just can't make it work, that's not this relationship. It's a relationship that happened beforehand, or a relationship, or it's not a relationship at all. It's a something, not a someone. It's that person you used to be before you got involved with this person who keeps hurting you. Because hurt is what? It's separation from ourselves. It's the divide between our authentic selves and how we have to live every day, right? And that creates misery. So this is you thought it was gone. Remember that song from this waitress? She's gone, but she used to be mine. I'll attach it. It's 29-23. I keep forgetting to attach the things I say I'm going to attach, but 29-23. It's a song from Waitress. She's gone, but she used to be mine. It's like finding who you used to be again, before the heartache, before the despair. And when it's almost like It's a whole new beginning with your old self. Does that make sense? It's a whole new beginning with who you really are. Like, who you really want to be. What you would be proud to authentically share with the world is an authentic restart. So even though it's old, it's not really old. It's brand new, because the truth is, it had never really gotten a chance. It never really got a chance to live. It really never got a chance to be. You know, this is a wilted flower that somehow for years found a way to still live just a little. And now, whatever was blocking its sunshine has been cleared away, and it is blooming. So it's been there for a while. It's been there for a while, but it never really got a chance because there was so much blocking it. There was so much bullshit blocking it. And now she's gone, but she used to be mine. Well, she's back. She is back. I am back. I am here. How powerful is that statement? I am here. I am still here. I did not die. It is not over. I still have it, girl. I still got it. And you have happiness waiting for you, and you have triumph and victory ahead, and that's all that's coming out is just happiness and victory. Victory. And this is, like I said, there's swords here. So this is hard won. This was a decision to keep going that turned out to be glorious and victorious. This wasn't just a here, like it wasn't just a gift. You fought for this. And you got it. You got it. I mean, listen, there are so many different scenarios, and I know that this will resonate. The reason why I try to watch my words is because I don't want to keep people in bad situations. I don't want to encourage people to stay in karmic relationships. I don't want to encourage people to be in positions that just don't fulfill them. Let me tell you a story. I say it a lot. Gilded cages are the hardest to escape because technically there's really nothing wrong with your life, right? You get food, you get the best food, you get water, you have a wonderful, beautiful environment, everybody worships and adores you, but you're still in a cage. And the reason why they're the hardest to escape is because there's the littlest amount of inspiration to escape them. The only inspiration to escape a gilded cage that you'd have would be that voice inside you that keeps saying, much to your chagrin, this isn't it. It's not here. We have got to keep going. It is that, I keep saying this too, it is that most dangerous step that's addressed in The Alchemist. That step right before you really make your dreams come true. But it's good now. It's good here. Remember, in The Alchemist, he had made a real big success out of himself. Great money, lots of respect. The townspeople knew him. He had helped that merchant grow his business. The merchant loved him. The town loved him. Oh, look at right there. I saw there's an offer coming. There's an offer coming from somebody like that wants to work with you. There's an offer coming in. So, taking you in out of the cold. This merchant your opportunity is coming. I'm telling you right now. So, he had a good life. He had money enough to save, he had extra money in his pocket. Everything was all good. Except that it kept nagging him. There was this little voice that kept nagging him. Like I said, much to his chagrin. Why can't it just go away? Why can't I just be happy? Because you're not fully happy yet. You're not where you're supposed to be yet. And honestly, we are blessed when towers come along. We are blessed when moments like I just described came along. Because that's easy to see. I'm not where I belong. That's when spirit is yelling the only way that they can. Get out, move on. This is not your soul song. The unlucky ones are the ones who just keeps more and more success, more and more half happiness, more and more attention. You're farther and farther away from what really makes you happy. And a lot of times people settle there and they stay there. And that was the purpose of the merchant in the story of the alchemist. He was like, I know this isn't my heart song, but I've accepted that and I'm going to stay here. But we, as the reader, move on with our main character who decides that, and why? Because the author wants us to move on. He wants more people making their dreams come true. He wants that to be the journey we follow, so it's the journey that we emulate. It's so easy to get trapped in that gilded cage on that step right before that thing that you thought was impossible. The thing that you thought didn't make any sense. It just never ever left you. If it didn't leave you, it makes all the sense in the world. It is absolutely true. It is what you were put on this planet to do. Do it. Get it done. You must get it done. Okay, content, nice is different than good. You must keep going. And he lost everything. Remember in The Alchemist? All the money he had saved was stolen. He was left destitute with nothing. And in that moment, that's what I saw, when he was destitute, in that moment is when this offer came. Wow. Wow. Ooh, wow. I believe in this, guys, or else I wouldn't be telling you this. I'm keeping it general for the reason of, it could very well be, this isn't a romance reading, but it could pertain to a relationship. This isn't a, yeah, I don't think you're going to be waiting much longer. I don't think you're going to be waiting much longer. It's your decision. You can stay. Well, in terms of the cards today, this is Spirit giving you a push by putting upon you an uncomfortable situation so that the gilded cage gets shaken. Right? This is Spirit putting you in a situation that reminds you, I gave you a soul song. Why aren't you working on it? It's kind of that. And that's one of those blessings, right? You got to keep going. Like, there is more. There is that treasure. Like in The Alchemist, right? There is that treasure. And how ironic that treasure was so close to home. That treasure was exactly where he began. So why couldn't he find it then? Because he had to become the person that could find it. He also had to meet his love, the love of his life. Remember the person that he thought was the love that he wanted, that he was so impressed with? She was not it. She was not it. He had the strength to keep going, and then he met the real one. And if he hadn't gone on his journey, he would have never met the real one. He would have never met the real one. He would have stopped. He would have stopped at easy. I tell you, you stop at easy. This is not your journey. This is for the journey for the people who are the courageous and have balls to keep going. It's coming, guys, I'm telling you. Could come for some of you today, the offer. But it's coming soon. The timestamps I have here are the new moon and the full moon. Now, the new moon is coming up on the 30th of this month. I wish I knew what sign it was going to be in. Let me see if I can get that information. August 30th. Great, thank you. Let's see what sign. It's going to be a super moon, guys. It's super moon, but it's new, so we're not going to get to see it. I don't know why it's not saying what sign it is. Let's see. When there is a new moon around the closest point to Earth, it is known as a super new moon. Okay. Okay. Super new moon. That is when we ask. That is when we ask for what we want to receive in our life. That means that amplifies. It's so close. It's so close to us. It literally just wants to just do everything that we bid. Please get your manifestation on August 30th, because anything that you want, you focus on and you ask for. As crazy as it sounds, you get it done. You do it. You welcome it into your life. Don't think twice. I promise you, if it's not meant to be yours, it's not going to be yours, so don't worry about it. But you should ask. Why? Because the asking is simply this. It's saying, I deserve this. I deserve my heart's desire. I welcome it into my life, and you must believe in the possibility. You must believe that it's already yours. You really must believe it. And for me, a lot of times, it's not believing it. It's an admitting to myself that I believe in. What a sign. Let me see. I'm going to get you this information. If you just have, I know this is like quiet time. You don't really need to deal with this shit. Virgo. Pancreas, small intestine, and digestive tract. Is it a good time to have surgery? No. So funny. Oh shit. On my surgery date, genitals, anus, urethra, and prostate. Was it a good day to have surgery? No. But that's okay, because I didn't have surgery on my genitals, anus, urethra, or prostate. This is mooncalendar.astro-seek.com. So I think I'm in the clear. I actually know I'm in the clear, because it was meant to be. It was something that I had to do. And I'll tell you how I knew I had to have my surgery. As soon as the doctor said it, even though I was in shock, I was also happy. So I knew it was right. And yeah, I got aches and pains now because I'm 2 weeks out. And I've talked to a lot of people online about it. It's going to be healing over the next year. But it was definitely something that I needed to do for myself. But this new moon coming up on Friday, this super new moon, is in the sign of Virgo. And it's at 10:37. Is that AM or PM? It just says 10:37. Baby, give me AM or PM, man. Your feeling of safety is now related to order and clarity, even in emotions. You may have the need to organize everything chaotic and disorganized. Try being more tolerant and accept imperfections of life. It is better to trust life and to let it run its own way. Not everything must be according to our expectations. Wow. Organs: pancreas, small intestine, cecum, colon, digestive tract, rectum, duodenum. Sense organs: eyes and ears. These organs are now more sensitive to and provide them with extra care. Surgical operations are not recommended during the new moon. Interesting. Interesting. Oh my God, this is a great site. I'm actually going to copy paste this so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But I got off track here. Thank you for indulging me and journeying with me along here. This new moon that's coming is a super new moon. So it is a super chance to manifest and to welcome these things in your life. Be very precise. Cross your T's, dot your I's, be articulate. A Virgo likes that. If you do have a surgery planned, I had a surgery planned. Hopefully it's not on any of those parts. But I have to say, I had this overwhelming sense of everything is all right. Not everything will absolutely work out. It is 100% assured. And I think that this new moon is really just the kickoff of a really beautiful season of abundance. All right, I will include this link below in the description box. I'll timestamp it. I'll try to include that song up above from Waitress that I was talking about. I hope you keep moving forward. I'm happy for you if you have a nice life, but nice is different than good. And I would love for us all to have good lives and be great people. So let's have faith and don't stop believing. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for the weekend romance.